Hi everyone and welcome to 2 Minute Chef. I'm Mario and today we'll be showing you how to make a classical sauce called Hollandaise. What we're going to start with is 4 egg yolks, and where we're going to separate these is just cut the egg in half, or break it rather, and kind of get as much of the egg whites out of there. Now behind me I have a pot with boiling water. This you want to do ahead of time just to have it ready for when your egg yolks are separated. Now before we go any further with our egg yolks, we are going to start to clarify some butter. When we clarify butter, we are pretty much cooking off all the fats of the butter and leaving us with a cleaner type of butter. We have about 1 pound here to our 4 egg yolks. We just put that on medium-high heat. Now the next step in this process is whipping the egg yolks. What we're going to do first is just kind of get them going, break them apart, and start whisking them. Now this is when the pot of boiling water comes in. We're going to whisk the egg yolks on top of the boiling water, which have a double boiler on here. Now a good note on when this would be done is when the color starts getting more opaque and the egg yolks seem to be fluffing up a little bit and becoming a little bit more stiff. And one thing to take into account is you don't want this to be way too hot. If you're doing this over a very high flame, the flames might heat up the bowl too much so that it cooks the egg yolks. We can see that the egg yolks have almost doubled in the quantity that was in the bowl, and the color is a little bit lighter. That would tell us that this is about ready to start adding the butter into. Now, this is our butter pretty much separating and cooking off and clarifying. What we're just looking for is for the butter to kind of boil up, and then all of that white will just boil down to the bottom. You want to be careful with this not to do it in too high of a heat. I'd say a little bit above medium-high, not all the way up, so that it doesn't brown, it doesn't change the flavor of the butter. That seems right about done. And we'll just transfer this to a container. And we'll just let it sit and cool down a little bit before we add it to our egg yolks. Now if your egg yolks seem to be getting a little cool a little bit since you've been going for the butter, we'll just bring it back to the pan and heat it up a little bit more. And now we start adding our clarified butter. Now you're going little by little at first so it catches and emulsifies. Now you're constantly whisking. Don't add too much one time or else it won't catch. Now if your sauce is getting a little too thick and find it a little bit more difficult to work with, you can just put on a little bit of hot water, not too much, and keep on adding your butter. Now to flavor our sauce, we'll add the juice of half of a lemon, a couple squirts of Worcestershire. There you have it, folks, Hollandaise. Thanks for tuning in to 2 Minute Chef. I hope you subscribed already, and I'll see you next time.